I have experience absolutely there in the market, being the former director of operations of the Indian music industry. I was with the Indian music industry for about 2 years, and in my tenure, 2 years, I did a seizure worth 7 crores, which was collectively not done in 13 years. I don't know if you've seen this blue, beautiful van, which is called the MMS, which goes with my name, MM Satish. It's actually called the Mobile Music Station.
Piracy is the scourge of any entertainment industry, and we're very much of the mind that clean music is good not only for the listener but also for future products. And so a product like this is very good to keep music clean and to know that you're getting the right product, and it's not going to, the tapes aren't going to break down, the cassettes aren't going to be wrong. There's a first day, first show pirate CD out on the market at the moment. We can't find who's making it. It doesn't do anybody any good. Piracy is a very, very bad thing for music, and if the listeners want to hear more products and want to hear new artists in years to come, they've got to buy clean music.
The mobile music station is really a unique concept, and we're very excited to be associated with it. It really reinforces Channel V's positioning, which is your music first. We try to take everything that we do on air into the campuses, into colleges, into youth hangouts, and give the kids who are our core audience a chance to actually experience what we're all about. We will be doing a lot of promotions, a lot of joint marketing efforts with the mobile music station.
I think it's a very unique concept, in the sense no one's ever tried it before. It will, unlike people going to music shops, here's a music shop on wheels which will be going to the people from place to place. And Satish had come to me some time ago, and when he showed me the blueprint of the van, I thought it was phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal, you know.
I think it's a great concept, and it's going to do very well, and I'm really glad that something like this has come up. So it's a fight against piracy, and like we all are supporting it. I'm sure everybody's going to be really in favor of this.
What about the outdoor advertising aspect?
Yeah, it's really good. It's got a huge Channel V on the back, so it's got to be a good thing. This is the first of its kind in the world, I'm told. It just makes people more aware of what's going on. It makes people aware that clean music from the original record company is the only way to buy your music.
I think even the idea of having a trance light display at the back is something which is unusual. Again, normally they just stick a little board or something like that, but this is lit, you know. So I think it's going to attract a lot of attention from people, from youngsters especially.
This is it. This is where it all happens. We're inside the van.
So basically, the MMS van was dedicated to sell CD audio, CD video, CD-ROM to your doorstep. That was the basic idea when I left.
Okay.
Then, of course, I had a lot of people who had contacted me and told me, Satish, why would you leave, and why won't you do it, as a policy for various other product? I was the single Indian who was sponsored to the United States of America on IPR, intellectual property rights.
That's right.
Unfortunately, I couldn't go to the US because at the same time my MMS was launched. That was my first preference, baby, of course. But then I found it very interesting because the US authorities came down to India, had a meet with me, telling them how many products of theirs are being pirated and how it could be actually done. Anti-piracyindia.com is it's got two faces. It's like, one is enforcement. The other, it actually encourages e-commerce. Very soon you'll find everybody, like people are doing now, by ordering their products from the net.
Right.
But what makes it sure that what you're buying from the net is also genuine? You wouldn't believe that 40% of the most popular products consumed by you and me, from cosmetics to drinks, whatever put together, are pirated.
40%?
40%. So we only share 60% of the market. So that's why we thought of starting this anti-piracyindia.com, in which
you will authenticate the product.
Absolutely. Like what you said, as you very rightly said, it's going to be something on the lines of ISO 2000. as being too ambitious. But what I mean to say is that when you get into anti-piracy into .com and you say that I want to order mineral water, whatever products, you get into that and you tell them that I want this, you select your product and it gets delivered to you. We give you 5 names from where in which you can buy. And those 5 names would be authenticated by us.
What makes you think that you guys are going to be more successful than the normal law enforcement agency?
Very simple. I mean, with Mr. Dodi's entrance itself shows. We put together are going to make sure that the government reacts on this more positively. They need to be a noise to be heard. If the government can have a minister for IT, I'm sure tomorrow they will have another minister
for anti-piracy.
Because only then the foreign companies would be able to invest in India, and who are there in India would be able to survive. So what we have to do is influence the public and influence the government.